We'll take.
I could not hear anything, ma'am.
He could not hear. He could not hear audio. What is happening? You could not hear them.
Yes, it's audible, ma'am, now.
Now audible. Okay. Jaseng and Mara, age? We'll see.
23.
I'm recording 313 more.
Yes, ma'am.
Should we call it 313? This is Sessions Case of 2020-24 BNSS Act? Or what is
CRPC.
CRPC?
Yes, because IPC is.
Oh, this is from.
Oh, this one you're not BNSS only because CRPC.
That's fine.
Oblique, we can just.
See? Oh, on generator. It is.
Procedure BNSS.
Huh?
BNSS.
What is the charge? No, what's it?
This 363. 360.
His age is 23 years, right?
Yes.
Asim, his father's name is Wilson T. Sama.
Ni bimara nang pani bimkura Wilson Tisamman.
Okay, I like it. Chibak,
Chibak Karate. Chibak.
ask him. See, from the first witness, who is the complainant, Shri Puel M. Mara, he said that Grimjang, Henrik, and Yu Jasing used to allege him to be practicing witchcraft, and that Grimjang came with a dowry to his house at Chibak at around 4 p.m. evening, and at that time he was in his father's house veranda, from where he saw Grimjang entering his house and asking his wife of his whereabouts. And since Grimjang could not find him in his house, Grimjang came to his father's place, and on seeing you, he is Jasing, no? This is Jasing, right?
Yes.
On seeing Grimjang, the PW1 fled away. So you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This PW1, Puel Emara, he was in the house of his father in the veranda. From that veranda, he could see Grimjang, Henrik, and Jasing came. At first, he said Grimjang, Henrik, and Jasing used to allege him to be practicing witchcraft. Then, on that day of incident, he saw Grimjang came with the dowry at around 4 p.m.
I think there's a problem with the speaker, ma'am. I could not hear now again.
Can you hear us now? And Mara, he was in his father's house in the veranda. Then he said, Grimjang, Henrik, and Jasing, they used to allege him to be practicing witchcraft. On that day of incident, he saw Grimjang came with a dowry to his own house at 4 p.m. Okay, and he saw this from veranda of his father. Then he saw Grimjang asking his wife of his whereabouts. Then on seeing Grimjang like this, he fled away. And at that time he saw Grimjang was alone. And he doesn't know who else had come with Grimjang. Who else had come with Grimjang? Whether he knows about this?
Yeah, Puel Marak Bagani Haro, Grimjang, Hendrik, Sam Takala Nimung Bijong na Maba Puel Agani Haro, Unon.
Firstly, Puel and Marak said,
Yep.
Grimjang, Henrik, and you just
Yes.
used to allege him to be practicing witchcraft.
Sam Takala Nimung, Puel Agani Haro, Grimjang, Hendrik, Jasing Bum. Mung Unumutangan, Grimjangan, Atheraimung, Down, Atheraimung, Binin Oxina, Yangana, Chibakona, Bribajiramo, 4 o'clock, Matamuro, Nikimung, Unumutan, Biara, Bini, Pagpani Nokonaro, Barenda Odum Swingana, Nikimung, Grimjang, Uno Noko, Napahanaro, Grimjang. Bini noko na pimeng bini jikepau maiba hanaro baci wara nimeng
nige mung gerjang nekja hana biko fuel pako nige mung uno
Grijang he entered alone, right? At that time he saw only Grijang.
and gerjang could not find. gerjang ini opsina ini opsi ibang tuno gerjang ya PW1 is fuel no sir. Fuel nikahana gerjang ko nige mung biara katahan aro nige mung gerjang ara saksan reban gerjang ara saksan nige mung biade masija sawa bimung reba nara yan ni gemen mai ko kan gena
Yarang bit hola ha. Aro
Whose border? What are you allege? Which one?
what we this is live set tolasa
It is not fact. Does he want to explain what is the fact then?
na ini guna explain kana nang kana mah masak kana
ande
Is that it's not fact?
it's fine.
Okay. Puel also said that he fled to Kayalagora through the forest of his auntie's place, to his auntie's place. But on the same day, he was informed by his younger sister, Miss Arina M. Mara, that their father is in critical condition as Grigjang, Hendrik, and Yu Jaseng had assaulted him. And that his sister also told him that he reported the matter to the police. Told him that he should report the matter to police, and he had lodged FIR at Nohana PS, which he exhibited as Exhibit B1, gave it a signature. And he said that the police also recorded his statement. And at around 7 p.m., he reserved a vehicle and went to Civil Hospital Shillong. Because he had been informed by Miss Arina, his sister, that it was at the time when he reached Civil Hospital Shillong, he was informed by his sister, Miss Arina, that you all have been arrested. I think we'll break more this one, little bit. Firstly, you tell him, Puel Mara, he ran away to Kela Gora through the forest and went to his auntie's house and rested there. And later on the same day, he was informed by his sister over phone, okay, Miss Arina Emara, that their father is in critical condition as Grigjang, Hendrik, and Yu Jeseng have assaulted him.
no yan fuel akan thay na ro fuel akan thay ro ino biade khela gora china burung ta khatang jukna bo bini mani thangni biap china and
While he was taking rest in his auntie's place, he received phone call from his sister, Miss Arina, who informed him that their father is in critical condition.
niki mung uno bini nek thak mutungo maba bini logo pa Miss Arina bina phone ka atana na Henriko nangko Grigjang, Hendrik, and Jaseng tokaha ni mung assault kaha ni mung Miss Arina inform
And the
kata
sister
na
also told him to lodge a FIR.
aro bini no baba maba FIR ka sina agana hana
And he lodged.
aro biya ka ana
Then at 7 p.m., he booked a car and went to Civil Hospital Shillong.
niki mung unon FIR plus kai mung gari rai mung Shillong uchi civil hospital sina yang hana
And on reaching Civil Hospital Shillong, his sister informed that you three have been arrested.
niki mung Shillong hospital sina sokani zaman maba na songsa katamko mahat ni mung agana hana
And he also said the incident occurred on 5th December 2023. And he filed a FIR next day, on 6th December.
FIR file was 6/12/2023.
niki mung FIR kora maba dok dok tariko chigni jao hajar bini korkor ketamo kaha nimang akan.
He's explaining why he delayed to file a FIR. Okay, incident occurred on 5th December, but he lodged a FIR on 6th December as he was scared to go on 5th December itself. To leave his auntie's house to go and lodge a FIR.
이게 뭐 어버스타라 봉아 디셈버로 와는 디바 도코 마이나 아심노 아심
This time he explained.
Just translate whatever it is
Incident
there.
was on 5th
You don't have to say. You
December,
just
but
translate
then
as
he
it
lodged
is.
a FIR on 6th December because he is scared to come out now on 5th itself.
와 봉아
Translation exactly you have to do.
봉아 타리코 어버스타디 옹안 디바 야 개님은 비아라 독 타리코사 에파르코 가하나.
What you have to say.
And he said it is his Mari who had taken the father to civil assault law.
Can you repeat, ma'am? Once again, what you said?
The Mahari, he himself, he was in auntie's house. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then he explained to her, his father was taken, who was in critical condition, was taken to civil hospital by his Mahari. Mahari meaning clan. No?
이게 뭐 말봐 비니 우치 호스피탈로 동무동원 실롱 호스피탈 지나 마하리랑 랑 하나로 뭐 말봐 지나 사크탐 건 뭐 얘니 그러면 알아 마이코 아간 게 곧 아간.
Just ask him whether
Michael Agan
Grijang,
individual.
Hendrik and Jaseng, whether you had assaulted his father?
Just ask part by whether Hendrik Jackson and he assaulted the father or not. Just ask like.
헨rik 그장 헨rik 아로 나 사크탐 그 박박호 이게 똑까 하나만.
What is it?
He said it is a lie.
It is not. It is a lie. Just
It is a lie. It is a lie. I did not assault.
Yes, yes.
It is a
It
lie.
is a lie,
That
as I did not assault. PW1's father. PW2, Lilon Sama. He said the incident occurred on 5th December, okay, at around 6 p.m. Where his son, Puel Marak, was alleged by Grijang Dishira to be practicing witchcraft. And that on that day, this Lilon Sama, PW2 Lilon Sama, had seen him on his bike, had seen Grijang on his bike with a dagger. On his bike with a dagger, approaching his son's house. But he could not find his son in his house, as the son had come to his house, PW1, to
PW2.
Lilon's house. Okay. So Grijang also came to the house of PW2 and asked him the whereabouts of his son. And he replied, doesn't know, as his son had fled away at that time. Then Grijang grabbed PW2's arm, okay, Lilon's Sama arm, and took him to his house, to the house of his father-in-law, Dirish Sama, where he tied him to a butternut tree and beat him. And at that time, Grijang was with you, Jaseng and Marak and Hendrik Sama, where Hendrik Sama beat him with a wood meant for house construction, which is about 3 feet in length. Then Grijang gave him first fist blow like this, okay, on his nose, and he fell on the ground, and he became unconscious. And that when he regained consciousness on the same spot, his vision became blurry. And at that time, all the three of you took him to another butternut tree where you tied him. Then Grijang slapped him on both sides of his cheeks. Thereafter, Hendrik Sama untied him and took him to the veranda of Diri Sama. Tell him, even Puel, even this father of Puel, Lilon Sama also said,
translate as it is.
eno akaninga maiba lilon sangma gpa ya fuelni phagpa obostha ongara bunga tarik Desember 2023 tok bajimango ongana gemeng grikjang disira aro jekona nasong grikjang hendrik aro na sam jakhala ni aganinga ino negemeng bian kana nasongko baiko degar raimung riang ako degar manni melam takpa ate dalgpa ko raimung riang ako nukana wa bini depantini nokchina riang ako nigemung biade antan depanti ko nukjahna bini nokode maina noba bini bini dekpara bini nokchina riang hanaro kem to his house aro grikjang wa liloni nokchina riang mung sandia hana bachi biara nimung nigemung bia kana biade masija bini bia bachi donga nimung maina no wa katahan nima flat awe mai ba katahan nima kaninga nigemung unu muteng grikjang ya lilon bupani jakko memeng rang remang hana nigemang wa bini mama thangni nokchina dires sangma gpachina uchi dires sangma gpani nokchi bia wa guio maiba guio kha nima aganinga nigemang doka hana unum hendrik sangma nigemang hendrik sangma igo doka
and that he had given a statement to the magistrate also. And he said his son had filed FIR against you three, whom he identified in the court.
memang 이런 인원 상makpan akan tayo na. Isang bini bisa Hendrik Sangmana Hendrik Sangma wat sina akan memang wat temeng atal ramona memang ini zaman memang memang uno watan zaman atal ramona memang ini biar mereka kana malprak kana hanaru kalau ini noksina memang mereka macam ya kitchen 친구들 말씀 이미 미자 정착급한 누나 만박하는 비니 비차와 미샤리나 아랍 물건이 녹지나 이게 뭐 비니 자와리 뭐 비카스 비니 자와리 비카스
And they were adopted.
아로 그거는 뭐 동안아 orang 와 앞산 소매원
Who took him on the same night to civil
앞산
hospital
소매원 시빌 호스피탈 시범치나
after they were referred from Conjoy.
와 건조치는 막 지나네 건조치는 막 있자만 시동 호스피탈 지나 다이렉트 또 양하나 치 시동 호스피탈 지나 비라 5 o'clock 야 그런 봉화바지요 축강하는 이야기야
And he was admitted for 14 days.
와 산시비나 비고 admit 가하나로 이렇게는 discharge 가 비고
He stayed in the house of his other daughter, Shillong.
와 이미야 분탕까지 치고 또 시동을 동하는
And he had given his statement to police and magistrate.
지금 비야
Okay.
magistrate-나 아까 하나
And he identified you three in the court.
지금 비야 와 한번 나선번 아가니 없나 하나
What do you have to say?
나 ini 그만 말고 아니면 아는 게
Yang saya di masjid, isong hospital si mai cuma yang orang main kira ama main kiong masjid.
he said that he does not know
Masjid, I do not
what happened what is going on
I do not know about that. PW3 Dr. MCH Sama. This doctor he was having emergency in control PHC on that day, 5th December. Okay. Then he said Leland M. Sama was brought at 8:30 p.m. by the family members with alleged assault. And that he had medically examined him at 8:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. where he found him conscious, oriented, and his vitals were stable, systemic were normal, temperature, BP, all those. But on local examination, he said there was blood clot, okay, from both his nostrils, with tenderness over the bridge here, here's some, okay, and bridge of the nose. Where the patient complained he was hit by an object over his head with blunt object by a known person from same Chibak village at around 5 to 6 p.m. on that day, 5th December, okay, itself. And that he was unconscious for a while. And that there were, this doctor said there was no other injury on his body. And he was given injection, all those medicines, injections, okay. And the doctor had referred him to higher center for better management, okay. Then this doctor also said he cannot determine the nature of the injury sustained by the patient since it was tenderness on the nose bridge along with bleeding, which requires CT scan. So, but they do not have CT scan in their hospital conjoint, so he had referred him to higher center.
doktor NCS sama lupa kaninalo dia emergency duty umutungan konjoyo KCO wa umar hari Desember adami ko tamu wa inon sama ko chat atamu bini ma family mo bini noktangi manderang
Everything is normal about him, excepting blood clot on both his nostrils and tenderness on this bridge of the nose.
Biko dokar imo mang imong medical wa check up kana medical hospital chi imang na 8:30 p.m. Muni wa chat athawni scuba jiona atham nige mong biko biara mula conscious ngi ano masing ana je ko ana ko phone aba je rakna pa nige mong bini wa mai patak pa vitals biar ngai ana stable ngai ana conscious ngai ana ngani ngai no mungkin normal mong local examination ako memang no kana blood clot wa anchi tingka ko wa bini guntumoni ko anchi tingka ko lukan ya kana bino takpo ko kana
And tenderness over the bridge of the nose.
nige mong ya guntum takpo no ma ko kahana ko
And the patient complained that he was hit by some object,
nige
blunt
mong
object,
ilonan agani ano before mai patch to kan yan akana
was hit by blunt object by known person from same village,
wa
Shibal,
masih pas songon sibakoni ni mo
at 5 to 6 p.m.
bunga bajuri to pajiona
on that same day.
wa san songayo
And he said he was unconscious for a while after
ya
the day.
ya kan na en sama pa unconscious wa na tuk sana tibete kemong
The doctor said he found no other injury excepting that nose.
namun kon ditapna wa no ya no tina ko doktor de
And he had given him injection and medicine.
nemong dia bijis memang sam memang wa tapaya
But the doctor, since he cannot say what kind of injury, okay,
wa tapaya
since the patient had this tenderness on the nose bridge and bleeding, but he requires CT scan, but they do not have the same in the PHC, so he referred him to Shillong.
이게 약간 나로 맞아 독도라는 게 하나 맞 맞아 비례 마문 사탄 약간 이건 자한 뭐라 특나게 돼 에모 등도 산나 따라 뭐노 비합 만다리면 CT 스캔 하나다 그건 지나 이걸 가야 그건 지나 왔다 하나
Whether he knows about this?
나라 이 마시잖아 그것이
This doctor also said that on 7th December 2023, the police came with medical requisition as to whether the patient Nilam and Sama sustained any injury on his body and the nature of injury, but they did not bring the patient because by that time the patient had already been referred to Civil Hospital Shillong. Okay. So hence the doctor, since he had examined him on 5th December, so he had just given him the medical report.
예, 독tor 앞선 독tor은 나가니나 우노 리스트랑 대바이면 메디컬 체크업 하는 메디컬 약을 하는 게 이만 앞선 나가 약을 이런 건 비니 사탄이 않고 호스피탈 지나 대안을
He doesn't know about that, ma. He knows about that.
약을
I
이런
haven't seen.
얘는 이런 그런 나름 무감 마시자는 거
PW Inspector CCH Mara. He said he is the supervising officer where he had checked the case diary put up by the IOSIRH coach after completion of investigation, and he had just passed an order for disposal of the case by Chachi. He advised the IO to submit Chachi against Gritjang, Hendrik, and Yu Jaseng under section 447, 448, 326, 364, 34 IPC. 447, 448 house trespass for criminal act. 326 for bluntly causing grievous hurt. Okay. And what is 364? Kidnapping. They kidnap him to the house of Dirish. Right? And the act of one is act of all. 34. Ask.
얘는 이게 아까 인스펙터, police inspector CH 마가 kapaganyaro biar pada sing official ni no biar ko biar check kaimun antani dari ko check kaimun biar IOC IO wa SI RS coach pa investigate kana ona na lagi mung nangaran ko order pas sinalta akan nahan. Memang sasid wa nasumni kosako naga katap sinalta ya gerjang sendiri kalau jaseng kami. Wah,
Yes, continue. Oh, you cannot see anymore. It's not coming
not
there.
there.
He just asked the IO to submit her sheet on the section 447,
Wah,
448.
ayo ko naga akan
he learned from that inquiry that all this it's happening because of some witchcraft alleged against the alleged against the accused, no, against the victim. There is also an allegation of witchcraft by the victim, some victim. And during the inquiry, he also visited those 4 children who had been alleged to be the victims of witchcraft by Sri Leland M. Sama. Okay, meaning you got the point. It says here, RH court he caused inquiry and learned that there are the victim here, meaning this Leland M. Sama, was alleged to be practicing witchcraft. So this IO he went to visit the 4 children whom it was alleged that Leland had do witchcraft on them. Okay. Okay. Thereafter he said that Leland M. Sama was taken, though had been taken to conjure, but they could not diagnose the disease. Then he registered the FIR and took up the investigation.
RH court 아요. investigating officer 아니나 뭐가 폰 리스트 가능이야. 내가 서버 비나 폰 갔다나로 이름이 폰 갔다나 야 보스턴이 야 집하고 집합 성으로 집합부터 성우 내면 비하고 말바 폴 갔다나 말바 마야 못다 있고 생각단 게 비하고 그날 있다에 리런 앱 상마 para 상마 받고 극장 디 상마 디시라 바 아로 레버 앤 트리 핸드릭 아 상마 바 도카하 ning 아가니나 바로 이노 나 답하는 비아나 이거 빅팀 바 건조의 호스피탈 지나 건조의 PHC 지나 망한 이름은 request karena nukang ni mandera ko dokter kan bang nukang ni mandera ko FIR loss sina FIR sina kita akan hana lekin sini tarik Desember ada ni ko tamo yan FIR loss kahalo mungkin unang dengan mereka preliminary wa apa sih apa sandian itu buat apa ini akan mungkin dia unang masih nama kan kita deh wa sam katakan ini wa victim akan yang ro katakan mereka apa mungkin unang wa inquiry semua yo sandian itu tak mungkin ya wa bicara kuba
just ask him because the IO here is just trying to establish the reason why the victim Leland M. Sama was assaulted. Then from inquiry he learned as because Leland M. Sama was alleged to be practicing witchcraft on those 4 children. Then the IO visited those 4 children also, just to establish really there is a reason for the assault and there was a witchcraft allegation. Okay, just like that.
katakan ini iron sama ko akan yang emu 건조의 호스피탈 지나와 비차사 탐구바 sam katakan na hani mung ino akan yang emu wa hospital 지나 뭐 뭐가 산나다 산나반나다 만자한 emu akan yang 이게 뭐 FIR kau nonglang
Whether he knows anything about that witchcraft practicing by Leland M. Sama?
리런 정말이 참 갈라가 갈락잡을 이고 얘니 그만하다 나랑 마시자고
아니 마시자 참 갈락가면 보자도
it is said he does not know what is
I do not know about that, no? Okay, PW5. The IO also said on 9 December 2023, he arrested Rijang Dishira alias Clever, Hendrik Arsama, and you Jason and Madam. Because you were named as named in the FIR, okay? All 3 of you were named in the FIR. and he took you to Ranipur CC for medical examination. Thereafter, you were forwarded to court and you were sent to 3 days police custody. His prayer for 3 days police custody was allowed by the court. Okay. Thereafter, he visited the PO. And he said there are 2 POs. First PO is the house of Leland M. Sama, from where they kidnapped him. They pulled him by the arm and kidnapped him to the compound of the village. Then the second, and he have drawn the rough sketch map of that first PO. Okay. And he exhibited it to the court also. Then thereafter, he visited the second PO, which is the house of Dire Sama. Okay, who is the father-in-law of Jam. And it is there in that compound of Dire Sama that the accused person, that all 3 of you have tied the victim Leland and Sama to a banana tree and assaulted him. Okay, so he said he had reflected that in the rough sketch map also. He make one rough sketch map. He indicated first PO, second PO because they are nearby. Okay. Then he also said he tried to search for the dagger and stick that was used as weapons to assault the victim, but he could not find them. He could not. The same could not be found. Okay. So he had inquired from all 3 of you during interrogation, but you 3 did not divulge. You did not say. You did not tell him where you had kept those weapons. Okay. Then thereafter, he quoted your statement under section 161, and on expiry of police custody, he forwarded you to court and you were sent to jail.
पुलिस ऑफिसर kami nga rin ba secretary December umi ko tamo nasong sa tamko FR kan teman mahan makan jang Hendrik aro jaseng FR ni kita dua ranikor bagaimana ranikor ne CS nya nasong ko medical examination na mangahan bagaimana nasong ko saketam kon kot sina watatahan makan nga bagaimana nasuni piani kita sagetamna police custody of sina unahan makan bagaimana first PO wa silejon yang smart sanne bagaimana
On being led by Greg Jam. Then you have drawn the rough sketch map of that PO.
이게 사리를 하나 아니고 스카우터 비용이 사람하고
Then he visited the second PO, which is the house of Dire Sama.
Dire Samani was second PO. Dire Samani.
Dire Sama, father-in-law of Greg Jam. And it is in the second PO that it was alleged you 3 had tied Leland and Sama to a banana tree and assaulted him.
second PO 아가니까 나서는 이거를 막 하이 막 우리 방은 똑같은 아가니까.
He had drawn the rough sketch map of the second PO also.
Rough sketch 코 살아.
Which is only 100 meters from the house of Leland.
밑에를 찾아봐 산을 따라 산 문이 이런 놓고니 동안이야.
At PO, he had tried to search the dagger and stick used by you as a weapon to assault.
제가 약간 뽑고 PO 산지한
To assault the victim, but the same could not be found.
그건 PO 산지가 손이고 늦잖아.
And this police, he said he had inquired from you 3 also, but you did not tell him.
나선이고 사건탐이건 산지했지만 말바 산지했지만 네가 나선 사건탐은 나간잖아.
After recording your statement, he sent you to forward you to court and you were sent to jail.
나선이고 산지했지만 나간지 않으면 나선고 제일치는 왔다 갔다 하는 말하기.
Is it true you were arrested on 9/12?
원목자는 나선고 남아들은
I was arrested. All 3 of you? Together? He was arrested together?
Arrested too.
I was arrested along with 2 others. And did Greg Jang took the police to the PO? Ask him. Does he know? Whether he knows? Grigam took the police to view? But I do not know whether Grigam took the police to view, to allege view, to allege view. So, that much only, ma. Okay. I also said he visited the house of the victim. He visited the victim who was referred to Shillong Civil Hospital for treatment, and he got a medical report as well. He got the medical report where it was mentioned the nature of the wounds. Hence, he submitted requisition to Civil Hospital to mention the nature of wounds. Where it was not mentioned about the nature of the wounds, so he requested the hospital. He submitted requisition to the hospital to mention the nature of wounds, where the doctors have mentioned the nature of wounds in the medical report to be grievous injury. See, he said he visited the victim in the hospital, okay, and received medical report. That first medical report, nature of wound was not mentioned. Then he submit requisition again to doctors. Then they reflected the nature of wounds as grievous injury.
Police officer akan mengamalkan dia sahabatnya dia mengenal sahabatnya dia mengenal dokter ni buat prescription itu mulai kan uno jangan panik tadi wah sahabat mai akan kok tapi share menjadi cuman second report tadi wah request karena apa ayo police officer request karena ke uno dekat dapat ni wah aru tapi sini uno request karena nah jadi ini mereka akan
I do not know about that. They also said he had recorded statement of independent witnesses as well the victim after his discharge from Civil Hospital Shillong. And he had prayed the court to record their statement under section 164 CRPC by the magistrate. Okay. And he said both the statement they gave in 162 to police and before the magistrate corroborated. Okay, corroborated. Okay. Then on the basis of those statements of the victim and available witnesses, he submitted charge sheet. Right number, CS number 1/2024, dated 34/2024 under section 447, 448, 326, 364, 24 IPC. Same charges, okay, as registered against all three of you. Wait. Against Greg Jung and Henry. Okay. He submitted, just tell him first, he recorded statement of victim and available witnesses. And he sent them also to the magistrate to give the statement. Where their statement from magistrate to the and that to the police corroborated. Statement of sample from magistrate, police need alpha statement. Magistrate per additional police per additional of sample. And on the basis of those statement of victim and witnesses. No statement of he charged cheated the case. On the section 447, 448, 326, 364, 24 RPC. Against Grigam Dishira, alias Levo, and accused Hendrik Sama. And on the section 326, 34 IPC against you. Wait. There's so something missing. Meaning he split the charges more. Okay? This is the number of. Okay? Oh, okay, so all those sections were given to Grijang Dishira. Okay, but for accused Hendrik Sangma under section 32634. So kidnapping charge is not there to that one entering this trespass to Lelon's house is only to Grijang. That kidnapping also is only to Grijang. Whereas to Hendrik only for beating. Okay, they were together to beat. Whereas he said to you, Jasai, just because you were there with them. So it is only common intention.
Ya 근데 장이 고사공만 가아리는 아가니나 이게 뭐 핸드기 고사고라야 독가 아그리 독가 뭐만 가나 이게 뭐게 나이 고사고라 나 뭐 많이 독가 우리 아세서 나쁘대 계속 가는.
But there's also another one, juvenile,
이거 앞으로 동생
who was found a juvenile during investigation. So as for him, there's also another juvenile who is your younger brother. He did not arrest him. He was present there, but he did not arrest him. And he prayed the court to discharge him. Because this boy, he said, he had acted on you, the elder brother saying.
mainnya watana buat bisa menunjukkan nah ini akan nanti bisa tak kaya jikuan ini akan nanti ini akan nanti
You have anything?
nah ini gimana kan mulai pro akan gimana
Yang ditolak.
selain
Hmm?
itu selain
Your brother also was implicated, was there at the time?
정말.
Younger brother was there at the PO.
이제가
Huh?
kita 지나간 게.
What?
Just ask maybe what they will say. If you will ask, that means again another
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Whether your
yeah.
brother was there, then it is.
Elder brother, younger brother is also there too.
No, it is said that he was
It's a lie.
acting under the. Yeah, it is a lie.
It is a lie. It is a lie. It transpired from evidence of PW6, Smiti, Benali, and Mara, the wife of Leland and Sama. That Leland and Sama is her husband. He had been beaten by somebody. She does not know who beat him. But she said that it was Grijang who came to take her husband from the house. And that he was holding a dagger in his hand when he came to their house. And he asked her husband to go with him. And her husband refused at first. Then Grijang took him by force to the house of Diresh Sama. But she does not know what had happened to her husband, since she did not follow. She did not follow them as she was scared. But later on, her husband returned home crawling. With blood all over his face. called Mesalin M. Marak,
Abi zaman buat apa misalnya marak
and her husband Pan Singh Simli
baru ni serpa panseng sipli kita
took her husband to civil hospital Shillong,
baru serpa ko malah hana civil hospital sini.
but she did not go with them, nor did she visit her husband.
Dia juga hospital sebagai anjana gongnya apa gong jana.
As her daughter is taking care of her.
Wah ini jenis kan menurut kandungan
And she said she heard the FIR has been filed
ini.
for assaulting her husband.
FIR tahan toko kena nama lo ini serpa serpa ni kosak nama serpa ko toko ni kosak ko.
But later on she learned Grigjam Dishira, Hendrik Arsama and Jaseng were arrested.
Ini zaman lo kerjang sira Hendrik sama ada jasing pokok mako kena nara ini teman mereka akan ke mana
So what does he say?
nah ini mereka
Yang nombor juga.
What is it?
this is like
It is a lie. Yes, sir. She also said she knows why Grigjam have taken her husband.
dia bahkan dengan kerjang ada mana pura mangan
As because Grigjam had accused her son Puel M. Marak of practicing witchcraft or black magic.
terus kan katakan men apa mangan haneman man bisik pokoknya mengakan apa mana ini bisa ratual marah lalu fuel marah mengakan
Because they allege, Grigjam alleged Puel to be practicing witchcraft and black magic.
Yoko akan mereka
But her husband was taken, instead of Puel, her husband was taken as because he was alleged to have eaten his son, Puel M. Marak. You already told him this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that she had been examined by the police and all. He knows about this?
Ayah masih dan
Masih
I do not know about that. PW7 Bun M. Marak. He stated it was in December 2023. He does not recall the exact date, okay, but he remembered only the month, December 2023,
Desember lalu kazannya pertama masih
evening time,
akan
while he was pulling his bike,
jujur itu
which was not starting.
wah menjadi sekarang di sana
He heard some noise of shouting,
dia kena nama bersuka
and he went to the place from where the shout came.
wah biasanya yang ini ya
Then he saw a person, Leland M. Sama,
John M sama aku sekian
tied to a butternut tree
mereka beli mau kapal
with blood covering his face
kan mereka
in the compound of Dinesh M. Sama.
sama ni mereka bahkan
But he does not know who have tied him
bikin dia bikin sawakan gol masih jalan
to that tree.
wah dia bodoh
But and he saw only Leland M. Sama was there.
John M sama memang pun kain dia
But after he saw
ini kain jangan
the three of them,
pertama
and he pointed to you three
wah sakit parah
in the put-down,
sakit pertama ini langsung kok mereka saksi otahan
and he named you all
langsung tangkut di
as Hendrik, Jasek, and Grigjam.
sing berjam
On seeing you three, he ran away.
langsung tangkut kamu katahan
And he also stressed that he saw Hendrik, Hugh Jasek, and Grigjam near the compound of Dinesh M. Sama.
dulu ini kan mereka Hendrik jaseng aru berjam kampung sambukon dekat lima hari
And he had given a statement to police
polisnya
And-
statement
to the magistrate.
aru magistrate
And he identified you three in the put-down.
harus langsung sakit tampon aganak
What do you have to say?
nah jadi cuma mereka akan
Masih yang
he does not know
Huh?
he does not know about it
Just tell him, you were seen by this eyewitness. Bun and Malak, you were seen in the compound of Dirish and Sangma when Ilan was tied to a butternut tree with blood covering his face. The next is the specialist orthopedic of civil culture law, GB, Dr. GB Marbanyam. He said on 6 December 2023, he was on duty at 6:45 a.m. in the morning. And found him conscious, oriented, no smell of alcohol, BP is okay, normal, okay, and the rest of vitals also were normal, and that he walked normal, and that gait is normal. Gait is normal, meaning the way he walked. There are some not shaking like this, but he is walking normal. Speech was normal. But on local examination, he found active bleeding from nose or mouth. Tenderness on the nose and face and head. Face and head. But there was no external wound. Otherwise, the patient is clinically and physically stable. Okay, those injuries he sustained, the nature of which is awaiting CT brain and face report. CT scan on the brain and the face. And the patient was admitted in the male surgical ward for opinion of surgeon. Okay. He was admitted in the hospital for opinion of so many different specialists. Okay. Surgeon, ENT specialist, dental surgeon. This doctor, because he was just in emergency, just admitting doctor, so he does not know how many days the patient was hospitalized.
와 사드바 맞다 사드마 거기 마시잖아.
But he identified his medical report and exhibit PA
와 이칸 리포트 거기 마시잖아.
with his signature on
미사
it.
미사 많이
And even the police requisition at exhibit P9.
바로 리스파 정보 리퀘스트 아닌 거 알아내고 사진
Then he said he had written a report which he based from CT brain and face CT scan given by the radiologist, where it was written impression fracture, nasal septum. Okay, radiologist give this fracture, nasal septum. Surgery site, Dr. A. Khanayar had given impression soft tissue injury scar. Scar, huh? Okay. Then the dental surgeon, Dr. B. Watt, had given impression simple injury. While the ENT specialist, reviewed the CT scan report, but he did not review in the nature of injury. Sorry. This ENT teaches right. The patient did not review. Okay. Full stop. Then on the nature of injury, ENT did not review. Okay, did not give any. Then on the nature of injury, this PW8. Okay, this Dr. GB Mabada. Then on the nature of injury, he have concluded as grievous injury. Meaning this doctor, okay, this witness have concluded as grievous injury on the basis of CT scan brain and face report. And as per him, the patient sustained this injury due to caused by blunt object. I do not know about that. I do not know about that. Victim's daughter, PW9, Smiti Devika and Mara. She said her father, Leland Sangma, had been beaten up and she saw her father covered in blood when he returned home at night time.
thân hạ bảo
at around 6 to 7 p.m.
mà có tục phải chứ như vậy chứ mong là mà
And that the father told her
nhưng thảo qua cái này đó
he was bitten by Henry Gritjang and New Jersey.
có ra thì cực trang là cực sinh tục phát cái này
Then they took him to hospital at Shillong, where he was admitted, but she does not remember how many days. Okay, she does not know who filed the FIR, but the police had come to their house for inquiry, and she was asked to sign on some documents, which she identified as Exhibit P5. That is the rough sketch now. Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to say? She said, this witness, she said, her father came home covered in blood and told her that he was beaten by Gritjang, Henry, and you. You have no say to that.
이런 정말 그 아치라가 таким 혹시나 근데 그 장하고 자생 바도관 아니 나라 얘기만 많이 포함하는 게 이래 들어가 is alive.
It is alive. PW10, Miss Siammal. Okay, she said she is the one who drafted the FIR on the narration of her uncle Tuel Emmar. And he narrated to her in Garo language. She just reduced it into English language. Which she typed in her laptop. Thereafter, she read over and explained to her uncle. And sent the draft in soft copy through WhatsApp. And whatever she could remember from her memory, in brief, is that Gritjang Dishira came to her uncle's place with his friends, whose name she had mentioned in the FIR, but she does not recall, and that he came to hurt and kill her uncle. Gritjang came to kill, this is continuing, no? Gritjang came to hurt and kill her uncle. And he carried in his hand, he carried with him dagger. But her uncle in fear fled away from his residence to save his life. And since Gritjang could not find her uncle, so he took her grandfather Leland M. Sama, who is the father of Puel Emmar. And that he took her grandfather to somebody's residence, someone's residence, whose name she could not recall. But she had mentioned in FIR. Where her grandfather was tied to a butternut tree and was threatened and assaulted. And he got injured and lost consciousness. Thereafter, family members of her uncle took her grandfather to Shillong
민이 앞지도 않고 실용 호스피탈 지나 이만
And this CMR, this witness also said that she visited her grandfather
내가 미스 CM
in civil hospital Shillong.
시빌 호스피탈 실용 엄마가 시빌 호스피탈 실용도 밑으로가 그런
And found he was injured
여기는 사도가 많았고 있게
and could not eat properly.
여기 사나이나 남의 남자
Okay, so what does he have to say?
나라 얘기 그만 말고 아는 게
I do not know about that.
there's no
I do not know about that. Will you adduce evidence in your defense? Do you have anything else to say? Do you have anything else to say?
말고 아는 사람
And
얘기
이해도 못하는 분이 없고 자꾸 게시하고 있어요.
this is all about trying to allege and trying to
was implicated. Okay, this case is simply to falsely implicate me.
Hello, ma'am.
Oi,
Ma'am, there is again, ma'am, a problem with the sound, ma'am.
implicate me.
Falsely.
Okay, implicate me to falsely implicate me. Okay, and whether you will adduce evidence?
Yes. Bring the-
कौन लिखेगा? कौन? Give name so that you don't have to file list.
I have to
And
consult
I will
other
be, I will,
Exam also.
I will be, I will adduce evidence. I will adduce evidence in my defense. Because you have this listing one page, no? Just a signature part though. What a waste of paper. Yeah. Ini sama banyak tu. Memang.
Can write.
case, he came alone.
Yes,
What about the others?
representation.
Case, I represent you. Sorry, that means. Where's the petition?
Khasi is present, his statement is recorded.
That's all, then he's present. Jose and Mara is present with his defense. He's Jose and Mara. So,
Is present with his counsel. Who filed?
who filed representation? Did you file?
I filed for Gretchen. Yes.
Where's the petition?
Gretchen.
You did not show to me. Where's the
Yes,
petition?
filed.
Or the only for Gridjam
And
and
Henrik.
Henrik for representation. Shira and representation number 1. On what ground?
Financial.
Of
The fair to
financial difficulties. Share up your BFDC statement or teachers and now according to section 2 and 2 and section 3 of the ENSs were eliminate all allegations and create these items in this defense. Okay.
We provide this to honor on the 14th.
14
14th.
for yes,
Ma'am, what is the next date, ma'am?
14 July.
Ma'am, if it is on 15, ma'am, because 14 it's Tuesday.
It's just a list of a
Please,
list.
you can appear
It's just a
through this.
list. A list. You can
Or
appear
do
for your
filing?
PC. Just to submit list and he'll prepare also the summons. Okay, side by side you prepare the
Yes,
summons.
yes. I will provide him the copy. Also.
Okay.
47, he will provide you the copy. List.
Okay.
That will happen.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day. Any more please?
No, that's all right.